Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
What's good, my brother? How you been?
Oh man, I've been good, man. Just real quick, man. You know, it's hot out here, 91 degrees in the Lou. What's it like over there in New York?
Now, for those of you that might not know or be familiar, I've been watching Artie Stack stays out in St. Louis. So when he says the Lou, he's talking about St. Louis. And you said it's about 100 degrees out there, huh?
Yeah, close to about 100 degrees. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's that humid hot, that real like
today. Yes, sir. Today, yes. Humid.
Well, today in New York, it was actually kind of overcast. It was in the 70s. It was kind of cool, actually. You know, the kind of day that if I was at the pool, I wouldn't go in type of shit because I don't like to be cold getting in the pool, and I don't like to be cold getting out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been fucking with no shit like that.
And get you up to speed with me, Lord Jamar, in St. Louis. It's been a rough week, man. Sometimes we have some mean and cruel people in the world, and it can be especially bad when it's loved ones and or family members.
Oh, hold up. Supreme Mash says, peace again. Fun fact, Paid in Full album was released today, 7/7/87. Whoa.
Word.
I remember. Oh, somebody just dropped the Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App. Your name is my name. Said,
that's a nice date.
For the culture, Unc. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Damn, when Paid in Full dropped, I was still in high school at the time. You know, I was going to an alternative high school for, you know, so-called bad kids and shit. And I remember when the single came. Like, people don't realize, like, I know you got soul. When he says it's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you. Like it was a very long time between, you know, My Melody and Eric B for President and all of that. From that time till we heard another Eric B and Rakim album. Well, not out. They didn't have an album. Those were just singles till we heard any music from them. So I know you got soul was like the first single. And it was just the perfect fucking song at the time. Like, and then when the fucking album came out, it was just like, yo, that was one artist where, damn, it was worth the wait. It was actually worth the wait. There's not many times in hip hop where you had to, you know, wait for some shit. And then when it comes, it lives up to the hype.
Right.
Like, this was that. Like, it probably even surpassed what you thought it was going to do. Like, because Rakim shit was so fucking crazy. So, yeah, shout out to the god Rakim, man. Shout out to Eric B. Shout out to, you know what I mean? Fort Greene Posse. And shout out to the Paid in Full album, man. That's definitely on the list of one of my classic albums. When I think of classic albums, that's definitely on my hip hop list. So that's what's up. Oh, yes, I do have thoughts. So this is something that I wanted to bring up, Stacks, but we might as well bring it up right now real quick.
Okay, what's that?
Did you hear about the Georgia Guidestones being destroyed?
No, I know about the Georgia Guidestones. I'm familiar with it, but I didn't know it was
You are
destroyed.
you are familiar with the Georgia Guidestones,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So
Keep
for those of
humanity
you,
under. Mhm.
right, for those of you that are not familiar with the Georgia Guidestones, there's some stones that we erected in the mountains of Georgia. Nobody's necessarily claiming who did it or knows exactly when they were put there exactly,
Mhm.
but on these stones is supposed to have certain instructions for humanity and all this type of shit. And one of the things in there is saying that basically they need to get humanity, the population, down to about 500 million people or some shit, from 7 billion
Mhm.
to 500 million, you know. And so you have a lot of people who seem to be in lockstep with that type of thinking, Bill Gates among them. And this
Mhm.
almost seems, and when you talk about guide stones, this seems like something that was being used to guide,
Mhm.
a certain philosophy in society. Well, apparently,
Also, we gotta don't forget to make note. It was the main purpose is if humanity almost goes extinct, right? So
oh,
for
is
the
that what they're
future,
saying it's for? Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
so the future of humanity will have some kind of guides to go by. The survivors.
Right. And who the fuck are these motherfuckers
Mhm.
to give their guide? Like, whatever the case may be, these stones were destroyed somehow. Um, I don't really know the full story on the destruction. Um, but it's just funny how, at one point people didn't want to talk about them at all. Like, you know what I mean? Almost didn't even want to admit their existence type of shit. And now it seems like, now they're being destroyed and it's on the news and all that type of shit. But even when they report it on the news, they don't go necessarily, they don't go into the detail of some of the messages that are on the Guidestones. They just
Right.
say, oh, the Georgia Guidestones got destroyed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've yet to see them talk about where they say humanity should be, quelled to a certain level and all that type of shit. Oh, and apparently it says you can see Polaris through one of the stones
Mm.
holes nightly. Oh, right. Okay. Now the coordination is they're saying CERN has been activated. That's some other shit. And they're saying, is it in conjunction with the activation of CERN? I also saw something on that. Hang on, let me see something. Let's look some things up. Yeah, what CERN, isn't that like the Hadron Collider and all this type of
Yeah, was that over in was that in Europe?
yeah, oh the CERN Hadron Collider fires up again to reveal cosmic secrets. See, that's all some bullshit, man.
Trying to find the origins of life, like how it got
It's all
started.
it's all a fucking lie. Like they know what the origins is, and it ain't from no fucking Big Bang.
Mm.
It
Mm.
ain't from no goddamn Big Bang. So I don't know what they're trying to say the correlation is. Listen, let's not even get caught up in a lot of their ruses and
Mm.
their fucking, magic tricks where they have you look at one hand and then some shit is going on over
On
here.
the
Like,
other, right, right,
Yeah,
right.
like come on, man. Like, stop it already. Fuck it. They knocked the rocks down. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. See, I
Yep.
feel like I'm not in sync, man. My video is not in sync with my audio. Like it looks choppy, man. This shit is bothering me, man.
Mm.
Hate when it does this shit.
Doesn't look like it's too off though.
I don't know, but your shit looks super like on. You scratching your arm right now. Feels like it's on time with, you know what I mean?
Right.
With you.
Like a little slight lag on your side,
And
huh?
I need to do it. Yeah. If I go like that, it's like, yeah, it's like a second off or some shit like that.
Real quick, Lord Jamar, I want to give a big shout out to Mama Stacks. Mama Stacks. Moms is in the house watching. You know,
Oh, that's what's up.
she wants to say hi to Lord Jamar. She just got out of the hospital and she's recuperating.
Peace, Mama Stacks. We send her healing energy. You
Love
know,
you, Mom.
healing energy and love is what's needed. Yeah. Think green. Green is all about healing.
Yes.
You know, so keep green things around your mother right now. And
you got love. You got love and support, Mom. You see that? And shout out to Lady Stacks. She's at the crib taking care of Mama Stacks right now.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's a blessing. Yeah, they said peace, Mama Stacks. They said it in the speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
That's great that you got her there with you.
Yes, sir.
So okay, so what's going on, man? What's going on in the world?
Wow, we got a lot to cover. Where should we begin, Lord Jamar? You want to start off with some current events, some hip hop current events, regular current events?
I don't know. Hit me with something. What you think I would be?
Okay. Let's get it. Let's talk about you know what? Let's talk about some hip hop real quick. You know, I love hip hop. Just real quick, your thoughts on biting. Okay, back in the day compared to now. Lil Baby, the rapper, he's one of the hottest rappers out right now, and it was probably only a matter of time before somebody bit his style. There is a rapper right now, a white rapper, by the way, that sounds just like Lil Baby. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And Lil Baby took to social media and he wasn't sure if the guy was trolling or if he was serious. But apparently this rapper is serious and he's getting a lot of views and he's going viral, particularly because he does sound like the popular rapper Lil Baby. Get his name of this rapper that sounds like Lil Baby.
Wait.
What's your take on rappers biting each other and sounding like each other? And you know,
yeah. First of all, don't promote this motherfucker.
okay,
you
I'm
know
gonna
what I mean.
say
Don't say his fucking name.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna start with something better than this, but okay. What's my take on it? I'm an original hip hop dude, so biting is not allowed. You know what I mean? Like where I come from, biting is not allowed. You're not supposed to bite lyrics. You're not supposed to bite style, all of that type of shit. But this generation, you know, has come up with no rules. It seems like or they just come up with their own rules, or they're ignoring rules, whatever the case may be. They're just doing what they want to do. And it seems like it's okay to reuse someone's style and persona and all that type of shit. So you know, yeah, I guess what I think doesn't matter to them. But I'm
cut it out, man.
But I'm gonna let you know. I'm just gonna say, but I have to let you know that if what I think does matter to you, then I'm saying biting is no good. Don't do it. How about that?
Okay, man, let's get into it, man. You're a big gun guy, man. 4th of July, man. Highland Park parade shooting. Let's dig right in.
Right.
7 people killed, dozens wounded.
Right.
Familiar with that story?
Yeah. The little white dude with the fucking tattoos on his face, little rat looking motherfucker and shit.
Yep.
Shot some shit up. Then apparently he dressed like a woman to try to escape. which is interesting. Pardon me. Was gonna go to another parade, I heard, and shoot shit up again, but he got apprehended peacefully. No shots, no fucking, hail of gunfire.
Talk about that, Lord Jamar. Why is
that? Another person who killed multiple people and wounded multiple people, who happens to be Caucasian, is taken into custody with not as much as a scratch on him. Yet we have Javon Williams. Was that his name? I'm sorry. No.
What are you talking about?
Jalen Walker.
Okay, that got shot.
Akron, Ohio.
60 times, Akron, Ohio.
Who didn't shoot anybody.
He was fleeing.
Who didn't have any kind of weapon.
Well, they said he had a weapon and he was shooting while he was fleeing. Shot at a police officer while fleeing.
He was unarmed. And that's bullshit. Who said that?
They said they were going to release the body cam footage. That's the latest. That's the latest that I seen.
All right. Well, they're going to have to show and prove that.
Well, the police, they're always going to say something. So they claim that he shot at an officer while he was fleeing. And they're going to release the body cam footage.
Yeah, well, everything I've been reading and hearing, it says a black man was unarmed when Akron police chased him on foot and killed him in a hail of gunfire. Akron police released video of the shooting of Jalen Walker, 25, who was killed June 27th in a pursuit that had started with an attempted traffic stop. Where are you getting this about him shooting and all this type of shit?
That was the latest that I seen. Hold on, let me go to it.
All right, well, this is saying an unarmed black man. Well, they would have been immediately saying he was busting on police. They said there's a video of it. Why they didn't say it right then? It's not clear how many shots were fired, but he had Walker sustained more than 60 wounds. Man. 60 wounds. But yet he didn't just come from shooting mad people. Even if, let's say, even if he did bust some shots, like you just claimed he may have done, allegedly. This motherfucker, the white boy, killed people and injured dozens. He didn't just fire shots. He killed people and injured dozens of people. And nobody fired 90 rounds at him. Why not? Why not? And this is the constant, disparity that we see, the constant hypocrisy that we see in America when it comes to original people.
All right, so this is not to interrupt you, but this is where I got it. Okay, so it says the police said during the news conference. Now I'm assuming this is the latest. The police said.
Why are you assuming that? What's the date on what you're reading?
Let me see the date. July 3rd, updated July 6th. So updated yesterday. Now, I'm not condoning. I'm just giving you the information, not condoning here. Okay. Let me see. Just lost my spot. Go ahead. What you're saying? I gotta find the paragraph again. Okay. All right. So the police said during the news conference that a handgun was later found in Mr. Walker's car, and that a bullet casing was found where they said he fired, and that it was consistent with the weapon found in Mr. Walker's vehicle. A still photo released by the police showed a handgun on the seat, along with a gold ring. Mr. Walker's girlfriend died in the car accident. Blah blah. This yesterday update. Now, once again, I'm not saying I agree or condone it, just giving you the update from what the police are saying.
Now, I do see here, right in the article that I'm reading, it says the victim was unarmed, but a handgun was found in the car, according to the police. Now, let's just say a handgun was in the car and there was a casing that was fired at a whole nother time. Who says that gun, that he shot that gun? Are we assuming because we found a gun and that there was a casing, is that he shot in that moment? The shit is on tape, so you should be able to see him shooting. You understand? Mm-hmm. But I don't believe he did shoot. So even if they did find a gun with a casing and all that, that don't mean he shot the motherfucker. It's not proving anything. All it is doing is trying to shade the fucking and color the case in the minds of the people to make you think that this motherfucker did some aggressive shit to deserve getting killed.
And then why so many shots?
60? Because that's also part of the methodology, the MO of how they do this. Like they'll kill a motherfucker and then try to act like he deserved to get killed. He he moved, come on, he moved. Like he did something. He busted a shot. Look, he had a gun in his car.
See?
Like they didn't, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he did have a gun in his car and if he didn't brand this shit, the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean?
Well, they got to say something to come up with something.
Right. And that's my point.
Yeah.
And that's my point. They're going to always say something to try to come up with something to make it seem like the murder of this original person was justified. Matter of fact, somebody just said to just show some of the hypocrisy. They said they gave R. Kelly 30 years, but Elvis is being celebrated with a film. Ain't that a bitch? Do you know when he met what's her little name? What's her name? Priscilla?
Was she like 14 or 12 or something?
Little girl. Little girl. Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin. Come on.
And just real quick, speaking of R. Kelly, okay, since we're on that topic, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. R. Kelly is right now, he's suing the Brooklyn prison, claiming that they are subjecting him to cruel and unusual punishment under the harsh conditions of suicide watch because he's a celebrity. So now he's saying he's not getting good treatment in prison.
I mean, who gets good treatment in prison? I mean, that's why it's prison. Like, they're there to treat you like shit. Like what? Now he would have cruel and unusual, I guess you'd have to really get into and explain what that is, what that would constitute, how he would feel that whatever he's going through is cruel and unusual. But everybody gets treated bad in prison, no?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's necessary, even in the best situations, it's still prison and it's shitty. You know what I mean? Even if you're at a prison where it was supposed to be like a hookup, you know what I mean? Like, he's at a country club. Like, yeah, I guess compared to other prisons, but this is still a prison. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfucker's still gonna talk to you shitty, and you know what I mean? Try to violate your rights and all that just because you're a prisoner. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
were you ever around R. Kelly or been in his presence or did music? I know you didn't do music with him, but Did you ever?
I've never met the man in my life.
Okay.
I've never met the man in my life.